Hi, welcome to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be solving the problem, the square root of 30 plus the square root of 30 plus x is equal to x. So obviously here, I want to find the value of x. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute in a variable for 30. So I'm going to let the variable m equal to 30. So now I have the square root of m plus the square root of m plus x is equal to x. And the reason I'm doing this is it just makes it a little easier to solve. You'll see why in a second. But now I'm going to square both sides. So these two cancel out, and I get m plus the square root of m plus x is equal to x squared. Now I'm going to subtract m on both sides. So I get the square root of m plus x is equal to x squared minus m. And now we want to cancel out the square root, so I'm going to take the square on both sides again. So now I have m plus x is equal to x squared minus m squared. Now, if I have something in the form a minus b squared, this is equal to a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. So x squared minus m squared is equal to x squared squared minus 2 times x squared times m plus m squared. And now x squared squared, these two would just multiply. So this is equal to x to the power 4 minus 2 times x squared times m plus m squared. And now, if I have something in the form a times m squared plus bm plus c, which is equal to 0, which is what I have here. So this is going to turn into m squared minus 2x squared plus 1 times m plus x to the power 4 minus x is equal to 0 because I moved everything to one side. And now I can actually use the quadratic formula. So the quadratic formula, as a refresher, is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And in this case, a is equal to 1, b is equal to negative 2x squared plus 1, which is what we have here, and c is simply equal to x to the power 4 minus x, because in this case, x is just a constant. So now I have m is equal to 2x squared plus 1 plus or minus the square root of 2x squared plus 1 squared minus 4 times 1 times x to the power 4 minus x. And I have all of this over 2 times 1. So now I get before first solving anything, I'm going to first simplify b squared minus 4ac, which is the value over here. So I have 2x squared plus 1 squared minus 4x to the power 4 plus 4x. And this is equal to 4x to the power 4 plus 4x squared plus 1 minus 4x to the power 4 plus 4x. So these two cancel out, and I get 4x squared plus 4x plus 1, which is equal to 2x squared plus 2 times 2x plus 1, which is equal to 2x plus 1 whole squared. Meaning, I have m is equal to 2x squared plus 1 plus or minus the square root of 2x plus 1 squared all over 2 times 1, which is just 2. And this is equal to 2x squared plus 1 plus or minus 2x plus 1. Square root of 2x plus 1 squared is just 2x plus 1 all over 2. So this gives me two values of m. I have m is equal to 2x squared plus 1 plus 2x plus 1 over 2, or it's equal to 2x squared plus 1 minus 2x plus 1 over 2. Meaning I have m is equal to x squared plus x plus 1, or m is equal to x squared minus x. So remember how m is equal to 30. This means that for case 1, I have x squared plus x plus 1 is equal to 30, meaning x squared plus x minus 29 is equal to 0. And to solve this, I can use the quadratic formula. So I get x is equal to negative 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 squared, which is 1, minus 4 times 1 times negative 29 all over 2a, which is 2. And now this is equal to negative 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 plus 116 over 2, which is negative 1 plus or minus the square root of 117 over 2. So these are two solutions of x. And now for case 2, I have x squared minus x is equal to 30, meaning x squared minus x minus 30 equals 0. And if you plug this, you could actually factor this to x minus 6 times x plus 5 is equal to 0, meaning x is equal to 6 or x is equal to negative 5. So these are my 4 solutions to this equation.